Hi ladies, it's Diane from Watch Us Women. Today we're going to be talking all about jeans. Jeans are so important for almost every brand, that every line that we carry does a jean of some kind. Anywhere from our high-end Frank Lyman, Joseph Ribkoff, all the way down to our more affordable brands, every line has a version of a denim jean. So I have Sharon with me today. She is off camera and we are going to be switching places so that we are keeping our physical distancing. We're going to give you some tips and tricks so that you can comfortably purchase a pair of jeans online and feel confident that you're going to get the right fit for you. If the store was open, we'd be telling you to try on multiple pairs of jeans because everyone curves differently, everyone has a different fit depending on the line, and it is never about you, it's always about the jeans. So if you're saying, I don't look great in jeans, you just haven't found the right one, I guarantee you there's one out there for you, so let's find it together. So I'm going to have Sharon come on in. And Sharon has on the Tribal Dream jean. This is a pull-on jean, and this is the item that I wanted to feature for you because this jean has worked really well for a lot of women that we have shopping in the store. The one thing that's great about this pull-on jean is it doesn't have the gape at the back waist. A lot of pull-on jeans, when you do a little bit of a bend or a squat, they pull down at the center back waist, and this one does not do that. So it has a functioning back pocket, faux pockets at the front. Great jean. So we're going to move on and show you the next one. So we're going to talk a little bit about different silhouettes now. So we've seen an ankle jean, which has sort of been where the trend has been of late, is to a tighter ankle jean that showcases your shoes. But if you have a super long leg and that's not what you like, it's hard in these times to find something that works for you. A straight leg jean will always give you a little bit more length. So Sharon has on a pair of straight leg jeans, so I'm going to have her come in. So in addition to a straight leg jean giving you that little bit more length, it's also really good for balancing out any I don't want to say concerns, but it's good for if you're wider in the hip, it's good for balancing out your body. If you have a swimmer's build and you're wide in the shoulders, a straight leg jean that's got a little bit more fullness in the hem can also help balance your body a bit. So as you can see on Sharon, this is a much longer pant. Being that little bit wider in the calf is going to allow it to fall a little bit more over your shoe and just give you that little bit more length. Now having said that, you may have to be careful in these times when alterationists are closed, that you may have to have a jean that you pin up until you can get to the alterationists, because they are long. But it's a great jean, a little bit higher in the waist, and it is a fully functioning waistband and fly. So sometimes you can get that little bit of a bump from the waistband through a tighter fitting t-shirt. Not so bad on the flowy one that you have on. But if you're wanting to wear a tighter t-shirt, that might be a choice for when you choose to move to a pull-on jean. Yeah.
And 5 pockets and belted, belt loops in case you choose to belt your pants.
Great, good jean. So one of the key things that you want from your jean is to make your backside look good. And there's a few key tricks that we can teach you that will show you how that comes about. One of the key things is pocket placement and pocket size. So I'm going to have Sharon come back in again. And we're going to, it's so nice to see your front, but we want to see the back of you. So here's the key thing about pockets. There's a few things you need to look for. You want to make sure that there is equal spacing between the center seam and the side seams. You want to make sure that your pocket curves at your bum curve. So the bottom of the pocket needs to be right at the point where your bum rounds. If it is lower than that, it can have the effect of dragging your bum down or making you look a little flatter in the derriere than you actually are. So a nice higher pocket placement and a well-proportioned size. If the pocket is too small, it can make your bum look bigger. If it's too large, it can make you look very disproportionate, and if they're off center, then they definitely makes your bum look bigger. So this is a perfectly proportioned pocket on Sharon, and it's curving right where it should. So, and the other important thing to remember is if this one doesn't work for you because the pockets aren't in the right spot, it's not about you, it's about the jean. You just have to keep trying until you find the jean that fits and works for you. You make it look easy, Sharon. So we're going to talk a little bit about whiskering and some shading variations in jeans, because where it's placed and how it's done can make a big impact as to whether the jean is going to work for you or not. So I live in and love my Liverpool jeans. These are the Abbey Skinny and the Corvus Dark, and they have very little shading variation and almost no whiskering. And I'm going to show off my backside. I can't believe I'm doing that, but here we go. And I'm going to have Sharon come in because she's got on a pair of up jeans that does have a little bit of whiskering on it, so you can see what I mean. So this is an up jean, it's a pull-on, and it does have whiskering. Now when Sharon bends her leg, it looks like that is just where the jean has been washed and worn. So this is the purpose of whiskering. It's meant to give the illusion that this jean has been lived in and loved, right? It's meant to look like, as you said, your favorite pair of jeans. Yeah. So there's a little bit of shading variation along the front of the thigh and a little bit along the back of the thigh. And again, it's just meant to give that I've lived in these jeans, they've been worn and washed. It is not meant to be an in-your-face detail or an extremely high contrast detail. It's just meant to give it that really worn, lived-in look. So I hope we've given you some tips and tricks that you can use at home when you're shopping online to find that perfect pair of jeans for yourself. I know it's a little bit difficult right now, but please remember that if a pair of jeans that you purchase doesn't fit you exactly the right way, it may just need a slight alteration. I always have to take in the center back belt loop, or I wear a belt, which I do almost every day because I have a sway back and I find that waist always gapes on me. So there are solutions for every issue, and please don't ever think that it is about you. Your body shape is perfect the way that it is, and we just have to find you the right pair of jeans that works for you. It's always the jean that is at fault. There is always a fit for you. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we will see you soon.